Simone, why is it getting so dark? Give me a fresh cloth for my forehead. Point a new towel around my shoulders. I don't know if I am freezing or burning to death. Simone, fetch past so I can dictate my call. Simone, where are my papers? I saw them only a moment ago!
They're here! Can't you see, Jean-Paul?
Where's the ink? Where's my pen?
Here's your pen, Jean-Paul. And here's the ink, where it always is. That was only a cloud over the sun. Or perhaps smoke. They're burning the corpses.
Nurse, you need to do that medication and you need to go straight to the right. I don't care about us, do it. Poor old Clara, they hunt you down. The bloodhounds are sniffing all over the town. Just yesterday, your pretty dress was smashed, now they're asking your home address. Poor old Mara, in you we trust. You work till your eyes are as red as rust. And eyes are running on your back. The blue sound, the spectators all come back. Right before and full faithful. Right the base for anymore. We're all right, we don't care how. We want our revolution now. We're at how before and full faithful. We're at the base for anymore. We want our right, we don't care how. We want our revolution now.
Now that these painful matters have been clarified, let's turn and look upon the sunny side. Fever, sores, blows, not one of them destroys the universal truth of love's sweet joys. Anger and woe don't give true reflection of life, there's also spiritual affection. Recall this couple, their love so pure, her with her neatly groomed coiffure, her face intriguingly pale and clear, and eyes ashine with a trace of tear. Her lips, sensual and white, seeming to silently cry out for protection. And his embraces showing his affection. See how he moves with such natural grace. And how his heart sprints on at passion starts. Let's observe the blending of strong and fair sex before their heads fall off their necks. One day it will come to pass.
One day it will come to pass. Man will live in harmony together with himself and with his fellow man.
One day it will pass. A society which will pool its energy to defend and protect each person for the possession of each person, so that all, no matter how great their physical and mental powers may be, by agreement legally gets their fair share.
A society in which every man is trusted with the right of governing himself.
One day it will come. A constitution in which each individual, although united with all others, obeys only himself and so stays free.
Don't imagine you can beat them without using force. Don't be deceived, when our revolution's been finally stamped out and they tell you things are better now. Even if there's no poverty to be seen, because the poverty's been hidden. Even if you ever got more wages, you could afford to buy more of those new and useless goods with these new industries voiced on you. Even if it seems to you, you never had so much. That is only the slogan of those who still have much more than you. Don't be deceived when they pat you paternally on the shoulder and say that there's no inequality worth speaking of and no more reason for fighting. Because if you believe them, They will be completely in charge in their marble home, granite banks from which they rob the people of the world under the pretense of bringing them freedom. Watch out! For as soon as it pleases them, they will send you out to protect their gold in wars whose weapons, rapidly developed as servile scientists, become more and more deadly until they can, with a blink of a finger, tear a million of you to pieces. Boom!
Lady.
Lying there! Scratched and swollen, your brow burning, in your world your buff. Do you still believe that justice is possible? You still believe all men are created equal? Do you still believe that each job is equally valuable, equally satisfying, and that no man wants to be greater than the others? How does the old song go? One always bakes the most delicate cakes. Two is the really superb masseur. Three sets your hair with exceptional flair. Four's brandy goes to the emperor. Five knows each trick of advanced rhetoric. Six spread a beautiful brand new rose. Seven can cook any dish in the book. And eight cuts you flawlessly elegant clothes. But do you think each of these eight would be so happy if they could climb so high and no higher before banging their heads on equality? If each could only be a small link in a long and heavy chain. Do you still think it's possible to unite mankind? When already you see how the few idealists who did join together in the name of harmony are now out of tune and would like to kill each other over trifles.
But they aren't trifles. They are matters of principle, and it's usual in a revolution for the half-hearted and fellow travellers to be dropped. We can't begin to build till we've burnt the old building down, however dreadful that may seem to those who lounge about in make-believe contentment, wearing their scruples as protective clothing. Listen. Can you hear through the walls how they plot and whisper? Can you see how they lie everywhere, waiting for the chance to strike?
What is wrong with the men who are ruling? I'd like to know. They think they are fooling. They told us top jars over and gone. But everyone knows that they can't take it on. The king's gone away. Now the priests and the gates in the dirt. All the fairies are why are we waiting?
Thank you.